What is up, everybody, and welcome back to another video here on the channel. I'm BG Boomer, and today I am back with Schedule 1. If you don't know what happened in the last video, make sure you go to the link in the description because that is where the playlist is going to be, so you can watch all the videos up until this point. But without further ado, let's go ahead and get right into this video. So the first thing I want to start off by doing in this video is harvesting all of my plants. So let's go ahead and harvest all of these. There we go. So we got 2 sets of 20 OG Kush. Now we're gonna need some soil. So let's buy some soil from the hardware store. I'm gonna buy 10 extra long life, which is gonna be quite expensive, but that's not a problem for me right now. Let's go ahead and throw half of it onto this shelf back here, and let's go ahead and plant all of these. We got all of our plants set up now, and as you can see, we have a challenge to talk to all the people inside the warehouse over there, but it is not nighttime yet, so that place is not going to be open. So I might as well go ahead and get to mixing some more products. So let me grab this, and let me grab some of this, and let's get mixing. Okay, so we have 40 island cheese mixed up now, so let's go ahead and package it all up for my dealer. Okay, so we have 8 jars of island cheese packaged up. So now I'm going to take my island cheese and go out and complete some deals because they're starting very soon. But let's go ahead and complete a bunch of these deals. Alright, and that is a very important deal because this is going to unlock our second dealer, and I want to get my second dealer in this video, so that is perfect. And there we go. Let's go ahead and complete that deal. And this actually works out perfectly because it is now time when I can go inside of the warehouse. So let's go ahead and go talk to the merchant, arms dealer, and the fixer. So let's go in right here. And first, I'm going to talk to the arms dealer. His name is pretty self-explanatory. Yep, he's going to sell weapons and stuff like that. Next person is going to be the person we can hire employees from. So there we go. And the final person I'm actually going to buy something from right now. Never mind, I'm not going to. I do not have it unlocked yet. But now we can go ahead and go talk to Uncle on the payphone because we've completed this challenge. Let's talk to Uncle.
Oscar will sell you everything you need to make M, with the exception of pseudo. For that, you're gonna need to hook yourself up with a supplier. I don't know any pseudo suppliers, so you're on your own for this one. There ought to be someone in Westville that can help you with what you need. Open up your contacts app and look for a supplier in Westville. Keep unlocking customers in that region, and you'll get their attention in no time.
Well, we have already unlocked the pseudo dealer, so that's not gonna be much of a problem. So we already have that handled, Uncle. Well, as you can see, I am out of seeds right now, so I want to go ahead and order some more from Albert, and hopefully pretty soon we should be able to meet him in person and buy way more than just 10. All right, so he said that should take about 5 hours. Oh, and right as I was speaking about that, it looks like he says, we've been working together for a while now. You're proven to be quite reliable. If you're needing to order larger quantities of supplies, you can organize an in-person meeting with me. That is perfect. So anytime we need a bunch of seeds, he's gonna have this handled now. Well, now before I go to sleep, I want to go ahead and set up our first employee. So let's run over to the warehouse and talk to the fixer. How you doing, buddy? I want to hire an employee, and I'm gonna want to hire a botanist, and I'm gonna order that for the sweatshop, $1,000 signing fee, and a $200 wage. All right, that sounds good to me. All right, so that is gonna be our first employee, and you can see that unlocks a clipboard that we can use to manage them. Tony Hawk, man. And right here is our botanist. So let me go ahead and try to get him set up as much as I can today. So I'm gonna give him my bed up inside of here, so that should not be a problem. And now let me assign him some pots. So all of these are gonna be his. And let me select this shelf back here for his supplies. So let me select all of these grow pots. and I want to set a destination to go to the shelf right here. So now anything that he harvests from these will be put onto this shelf, and he will be grabbing everything he needs off of the shelf right here. And okay, so let me just go ahead and put like about $1,000 into his briefcase right here. And now I think it's time for me to go ahead and go to sleep. Sadly, we cannot use that bed anymore because he is sleeping in it. Well, it's assigned to him at least. So I'm gonna have to run back over to our motel room that we started off in. Man, it feels good to be back. And that is is a very good day. And that is going to get us to Peddler 1. That's going to unlock a new additive for our mixing stations. And looks like our drop is going to be ready. So let's go ahead and run over to the casino and let's pick it up. So it should be right around here. Thank you. And now let's go put this on the shelf so we can see our botanist working. And we can already see that he is working and placing bud on this shelf. So he's doing what he needs. And the only thing we're going to have to do to manage this guy is come around and pick up the trash for him. So let me go ahead and throw these OG Kush seeds onto here. So whenever he needs to, he can plant some more. And then let me go run all of this island cheese over to my dealer. And I actually haven't picked up his money in quite a while. So let me go talk to him. Hey, doing Benji? Let me collect your earnings. And here you go. Okay, so I have loads of money right now. But if we look inside of our deposit, inside of our thing, we can only deposit 3,000 more money into our ATM. And that is going to end up being a problem. Luckily, we're getting a call from Uncle right now. So let's go over and talk to him.
Looks like you've reached your weekly deposit limit. To avoid arousing suspicion, you can only deposit so much cash each week via ATMs. If you want to convert more cash to online balance, you're gonna need to start laundering. Laundering involves using a legal business to conceal the origins of your less than legal cash. First things first, you're gonna need a business. Go check out Ray's Realty. You're probably not gonna be buying out the casino anytime soon, but there should be a cheap business for sale.
Sounds like a plan. And I'm pretty sure I have enough to buy it right now. If I'm not, that's just gonna be very sad. But let's go ahead and head over to Ray's Realty. And holy crap, this golden skateboard makes everything so much easier. Let's go ahead and talk to this guy. How you doing, Ray? I'd like to purchase a business. And yep, we can purchase the laundromat. There we go, our very first business. So let's go ahead and run over there and check it out. And we should be coming up to it right now. And here we go. Our very own business. So let's go ahead and run up in here and let's head into the back room. And right here, this is going to be how we launder our money. So if I come in here and click launder, I want to launder all that I can. And over time, this cash will be laundered. It's going to take quite a while though. And you can see that it's actually counting up right now. Well, while that's working, we can go ahead and get back to what I was doing beforehand. And now that we're back over here, you can see that our botanist has been hard at work and already has a bunch of stuff collected for us. Well, now while he's working, I'm going to grab this last 4 island cheese that we have, and I want to run over to the place where I can meet up with that dealer that one of my clients told me about. So right over here is going to be her hotel room. So let me knock on the door. How you doing, Molly? Do you want to work for me as a distributor? Same fee as what's his name, and sounds good. All right, so let me go ahead and give you the last little 4 island cheese that I have. It's not too much, but there you go. And let me assign you some customers. And okay, we have all of her customers assigned. But she is going to run out of product really quickly. So I need to get back to the house and start mixing. So let me go ahead and buy what we need. So I need 40 paracetamol and 40 V. So let's go ahead and run back over there and get mixing. So here comes a little mixing montage. So let's go. Okay, so we have 60 island cheese. Now I need to package it all up. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay, so I have 10 jars to go give to our dealers tomorrow, and I'm gonna go complete the deals I set up for tonight right now, and then I need to clean up all the trash that is up inside of that room. Okay, so our final deal is right here. There you go, Sam. Well, before I go to sleep, let me clean up all this trash that our botanist is making. Okay, so we have all of the trash cleaned up now, and if we look back on the shelf, we need some more soil and seeds. I will get the soil in the morning, but let me go ahead and just order some more seeds. And this is going to be the first time we're going to use an in-person meetup, so let me go ahead and tell him that I want to meet up, and let me go meet him under the West Bridge so we can get a load of seeds. Give me 20 seeds, thank you. And that should keep us supplied for a while. So let me go throw this on the shelf. How is our pay looking? All right, this guy still has loads of money, and hopefully hopefully I will level up soon so I can replace this mixing station because it is a major bottleneck in the system right now. But that's all we can do today. So let me go ahead and run up to my motel room and sleep. Oh, and right there, our laundromat just laundered all of its money, so we have quite a bit now. But let's go ahead and go to sleep. Pretty solid day, and nice. There's a level up. So now we can get the mixing station Mark II. Sadly, we're gonna have to wait quite a bit because the warehouse is closed over there. So let me go ahead and go grab all the supplies that I made for my dealers last night, and we can hand it to them and they can get back out dealing. So let's grab all of this and let's go find all of our dealers. Okay, how we doing, Benji? Alright, you still had... Oh, I don't want to give you all of that. There we go. And then let me collect all of your earnings. Thank you. And now let me go find Molly and give her the supply. Guessing she's in here. Alright, wow, you have made 0 money, Molly. Thank you anyway. So let's go ahead and go drop off some of this money to be laundered. Let's go ahead and launder the max that we can. And now... let me go ahead and run down to the gas mart down here and grab some more mixing supplies. All right, so we got all of our mixing supplies. And actually today there has been an update. So let's go ahead and run up here to the pawn shop because it has been added to the game. All right, let's come in here and see what we can do. And it actually looks like Mick is not in here to work, so I cannot go shopping right now. And I'm pretty sure they added a jewelry store into the game as well, but I'm not sure where it's at. Well, we've pretty much done all we can do. We're just waiting for our dealers to sell now. So I might as well go ahead and mix a load more until it becomes nighttime and I can get a better mixer. And I do plan on completing the challenge to get the chemistry station and stuff like that so we can start producing some crystal. But I want to do that at the end of the video to get us set up for the next one. But before I do this, I forgot I need to go ahead and get some soil. So let me go ahead and run over here and get some. I'm just gonna buy 10. There we go. And now let me throw it on this guy's shelf. And now it's time to get mixing. So here's another little montage. Okay, once again, we have 60 island cheese, so I need to package up 10 of it for my deals, and then the rest of it I'm gonna pack up so I can give it to my dealers tomorrow, like always. Okay, so there's my 10, and now let's package the rest up into jars. Alright, so there's the 10 island cheese I'm going to give to my dealers. So now let me go complete the little bit of deals that I have. And then we can go ahead and go run over to the warehouse. So here you go, Sam. Here you go, Geraldine. And here you go, Mr. Peter File. Okay, so I have all my deals done now. And looks like I do not have enough money in cash right now to buy what I want. So let me run back over here. Since I'm going to have to talk to my dealers to pick up their earnings anyways, I might as well give them the product. So first, let's go talk to Benji over here. How you doing, Benji? Here is 5 more jars full. And thank you, 1700, dude. Benji, you're putting in the work, dog. Then let's go see how Molly's doing. She hasn't been producing as much as I would like, so hopefully she can get her act together. All right, what are you doing, Molly? Okay, 1100, not too bad. Thank you. And now we have a lot of money. So now let's head up to the warehouse. Oh, I almost got discovered by the cops. Okay, and I'm super excited for what we're about to buy because holy crap, the mixing takes so freaking long. And with this tier 2 mixing station that costs 2,000, which is kind of crazy if I'm gonna be honest, this will increase our production so much. Thank you so much, Oscar. And let me go check in on how our money laundering is going over at the laundromat. Looks like it is still doing it, and we have 3 hours remaining until it gets put into our bank account, so it's working very well. Well, now let's go ahead and get back to the sweatshop and place our brand new mixing station down. And we are up here now. Oh, good lord. How much trash does this dude make? But let's place down our tier 2 mixing station. And I'm just gonna throw this one on the shelf over here. Well, good grief, I need to clean up all of this trash. Okay, well, I'm gonna go ahead and sleep because tomorrow is gonna be so much easier with this brand new mixing station. So let's go ahead and sleep and see how we did on the money front. Pretty good, 3,000. No new level up, but that is fine. And now I have a plan for what I want to do with this motel room over here. So what I want to do is turn that into a mixing area where I can try out new strains to see if we can get a better one than what we're using right now, which is the island cheese. I want to try to get something that's maybe worth more than this, and it still only costs first 2 spins. So I'm gonna go ahead and go over to the hardware store over here, buy some more shelves, and then I'm gonna buy a bunch of stuff for mixing. So I'm gonna buy probably 2 larges and a medium. And let me go ahead and grab some unmixed OG Kush so I can bring it over there. Looks like Benji's going to get some deals done. Good looks, bro. And let's get this place set up. So I think I am going to have 2 large storages right here. This is going to have all the stuff we used to mix. And then right here, I am going to put the mixing station with another shelf over here to have a nice little basic setup. So right now, I'm just going to put all of the stuff I have in my inventory on this shelf. And I'm going to go buy 10 of every additive in the game. And we have unlocked a bunch more since the last time. Let's go ahead and get 10 cuke, 10 bananas, 10 paracetamol, 10 donuts, 10 Viagra, 10 mouthwash, 10 flu medicine, and 10 gasoline. So that's gonna fill up our entire inventory, so we're gonna have to come back for more later. So let's go ahead and throw all of the stuff I can onto this shelf. There we go. And now let me get the last little bit of stuff that we need. Okay, so now we have all of the extra stuff that we can use to mix at any time we want to. And matter of fact, I'm gonna go ahead and start mixing right now. So let me go ahead and run back to the house. So I'm going to give this to her in the morning. So let me go ahead and package it up, and then I'm going to run over. Then I'm going to have to run over to the gas mart and pick up the mixing supplies so we can use this brand new mixer right here. All right, so let's buy 80 paracetamol and 80 Viagra. So we got a full inventory. All right, so let's go ahead and use our brand new mixer for the first time. The good thing about this one, I can put 20 and 20 in. I don't have to put anything else in, and it'll do all 20 in 1 minute, where in the first one it would only do 10 in 1 minute. So this ups the production by so much. But let's go ahead and do a little time lapse. We have 80 island cheese once again, so let's get it all packaged up. Okay, so I have 13 packaged up for my dealers, and I'm going to put the rest into baggies now. All right, so now let's go ahead and go complete these deals. Looks like we got 2 people up here. So here you go, Geraldine. There you go, Peter. And here you go, Miss Ming. Uh-oh, that's going to be a problem. We wrap the building and hope they stop looking for me. Of course, the one time I leave my golden skateboard somewhere, bro. All right, I'm going to be safe now. Well, let's go ahead and sleep. Wow, $5,000 day. Well, let me grab all this stuff that I was gonna leave over here. And before you go, Benji, let me collect all your earnings, dog. 1,700. Good lord, buddy. Now let's go talk to Molly, see how much she made. Hopefully she's been stepping it up. Molly. Thank you. Wow, we are up over 5,000. Well, let's go ahead and pick up the mega concoction we made, as well as all of the product we need to give to our dealers. And then let's go spread these out. Looks like Benji's in his hotel room, so I'll give him... You have quite a bit, so I'll give you the 6. Then I'll give Molly 7. Well, now we need to go find Beth and give her this thick punch. All right, Beth, tell me what you think about that one. Are you kidding me, Beth? Do you know how much I did to make that? Harold, can you believe this, girl? What are y'all doing? You know what? I'm just gonna leave y'all be, I guess. What in the world? Well, right now we have so much money. So I'm gonna go ahead and deposit all of our money. I know it's gonna get us closer to our weekly limit, but it is just fine. And we have $8,000. I want to get into the harder drugs in this game. So we're gonna need some more space. So let's head over to Ray's Realty and look what we can get. I am interested in the bungalow, which is 6,000. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and buy it. So thank you. And that's gonna probably put us in a bit of financial trouble, because we're not gonna be able to buy the stuff for the place, but that's gonna be just fine. So let's go ahead and head down here, and we can check out... Holy crap, that was movement tech. And we can check out our brand new bungalow. So this is gonna be the headquarters of our crystal operation. So we got a nice little bedroom. This is probably gonna be... And yeah, it's pretty nice. So now we just need to work and make some more money so we can afford all the stuff we need to to get this operation up and running. And I think I'm just gonna be mixing all day. I don't want it to be boring for you guys, so I'm probably just gonna skip completely through it and then show you how much product we have by the end of the day. Okay, well, it's been about 15 minutes since I last recorded, and as you can see, we have so much island cheese, so let's go ahead and get it packaged up. Once again, I'm not going to show it because I can tell this video is getting long and I want to keep it like around 20 minutes. So let me go and get this all packaged up. Okay, so we have a 15 island cheese now. So I need to go around to all my dealers and collect their money. So first we'll talk to Benji. How you doing, bud? Nice, 1100. Appreciate it. You can take 7. And now let me go talk to Molly. How you doing, Molly? About 900. And there you go. All right, so they're going to be stocked up for quite a while now, and I have a little bit of change in my pocket. So let's go over to the warehouse and buy everything we need to start cooking some crystal. So first, I'm going to go, before I do all of this, I'm going to go in here and talk to Shirley, and I'm going to order a dead drop of 8 low quality pseudo. Then I'm gonna come in here and buy the 2 pieces of equipment I need, which is the chemistry station and the lab oven. Now I'm gonna buy 8 acid and 8 phosphorus. So now we have pretty much everything we need to start cooking up some crystal. So let's head over to our bungalow and cook crystal for the very first time. Okay, so we need to get the lights on in here. It's really dark. Well, I'm gonna have a certain bit of a setup in here. So right here, we are going to place our chemistry station, and on the back side of it, we will place the oven. So now all we're doing is waiting for our delivery from Shirley. So I'm gonna head up to my motel room and go ahead and sleep for the night. Okay, so let's go ahead and hit the hay. Oh, and looks like Shirley says our drop is ready behind the slop shop. Go ahead and grab it. Okay, so we got our 8 low quality pseudo, and now we can go ahead and start cooking for the very first time. Okay, so now we are over here in our bungalow with our entire setup. So let's go ahead and begin cooking. So first, let's take the low quality pseudo, put it in here. Then we're gonna pour some acid in there. Now the phosphorus, oh, I dropped it in there. So now we need to mix it all up and then lower the flask, dump our mixture into the flask. Then we raise the flask above the burner. And this is honestly the hardest part. We have to keep it inside this little area long enough for us to get 100%. And there we go. So this is gonna take 8 whole minutes to cook. So I am just gonna not record for a little bit and then talk to you when this is done. All right, so we have a few seconds left on the cooking. So let me go ahead and grab this liquid M, bring it over to our lab oven and begin cooking. So first we need to open it up, then pour it into the tray. Then we can close the door and click cook. But while this is going on, it's gonna take 6 minutes. I'm gonna grab some storage for in here. I'm probably just gonna grab like 3 large shelves because I'm gonna need it for the next episode for what I plan to do. All right, so I'm gonna put the first one right here, the second one right here, and then I'm just gonna throw this one over here. Don't really have a reason for it. I'm gonna rearrange this entire thing anyways in the next episode. But while this is cooking, I might as well start our second batch over here. So let's get everything poured in, get it stirred up, poured into the flask, and let's get this crap cooking. There we go. This is gonna have a lot of trash involved with it, but luckily we have a dumpster right outside the house. So now we are just waiting for this to finish. So I will be back in just a second. Okay, and looks like our first bit of crystal is done. So let's take our hammer and go ahead and break it up. All right, and there it is, our first bit of crystal. So I'm gonna throw this on this shelf, and I think that is a great place to end this video. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure if you enjoyed, you leave a like and subscribe to the channel because it helps me out so much, and I am on the road to 1,000 subscribers right now, so anything will help me out. But I will see you guys in the next one. Peace out, everybody.